Greetings, my name is Numbulelo Lushimube, student number 25238197. Currently studying the Bachelor in Foundation Phase Education, and this video is to tell you about why I developed the love for education. I will touch base on the teacher that inspired me to pursue education and the teacher I aspire to become in the future. I will do so while making reference to the vision board I created, as it includes clear images and codes that will further guide you as I will continue explaining it throughout the video. So, the teacher that inspired me to pursue education, or rather the teacher from my past. The teacher that inspired me has to be my high school maths teacher, Ms. Mtakane. One of the main personal attributes I liked about her has to be her consistent words of encouragement whenever we were doing our schoolwork. I had always admired how she had the patience to explain multiple times one concept and be able to maintain a smile on her face. I found that really inspiring and really encouraging, especially as a student who happened to struggle with that subject. And because of that positive energy that she had always maintained, I grew fond of her and I grew fond of the subject that she was teaching. Another thing about Ms. Mtakane was that she encouraged inclusivity, and not in terms of gender or race, but she encouraged inclusivity in terms that she never discriminated against your academic capabilities. She had always understood that each student is different and they have their different strengths, and she encouraged us to work towards understanding concepts using our own strengths. She was a very punctual teacher, and even though that used to frustrate my classmates and I from time to time, it was something admirable. How she was always on time for her duties, how she managed time, and how she was able to maneuver throughout the lesson. Some lessons would be 30 minutes long, but within that 30 minutes, she was able to cover a broad concept and all those things, and that was really admirable. Moving on to part 2, the teacher I aspired to become, or being a future teacher. I intend on positively influencing the young minds. As Brad Henry once said, a good teacher can inspire hope, ignite the imagination, and instill a love for learning. And that is exactly what I intend to do as a future teacher. I intend on making my students feel like stars, which are capable of doing and achieving more. I want to embody a teaching style that applauds great behavior and hard work, as my former teacher, Ms. Mtakane, had done with us throughout her schooling career. And because of that, I would expect each and every one of my learners to view life in a positive perspective, because it does also influence a lot in terms of how you understand concepts and how you view school, because the love for school also encourages consistent hard work and understanding. And to conclude, the goals I have for myself within these 3 weeks of teaching practice that I will be pursuing has to creating an environment for my learners to learn to understand. Because sometimes you might find teachers teaching learners and because of that they want to finish the syllabus, or they want to finish whatever concept it is that they want to teach for that day, neglecting that level of understanding that each learner has to have. I want to instill teaching to make the learners understand. I want to encourage good behavior, and by doing so, it will then make the learners understand the importance of hard work and positive attitude. And I want to also create an environment that promotes inclusivity, because in that way, each and every learner feels understood, feels heard, and that just makes the whole teaching easier for each and every learner. Thank you.